Okay, before we begin with the class, children, let us again discuss about this corona pandemic. Children, I hope you all are safe and taking the serious necessary precautions. So wash your hand often with soap and water. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue. Disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Avoid closing Avoid close contact with people who are sick and stay home if you are sick, except to get medical care. And this is the proper way of washing your hand. I hope everybody knows this and take these steps to protect yourself. And it is required that you should teach your elders, your neighbors, your relatives, and spread this awareness in your society, in your community in which you live. So, children, to be healthy, environmental health, mental health, physical health, and emotional health is also needed. So, this is how you can keep yourself healthy. And this you have to educate your relatives, your elders, your grandparents. This is your moral responsibility. I hope you all have understood. And now I'm just going to begin with the class. So yesterday I taught conditional based questions which were in the question paper. Now today, so children, here the first question today is I'm just going to input marks of three subjects and input marks of three subjects, calculate the average and check if the average is below 60%, between 60 to between 60% to 80%, or above 80%. So children, here these are the things you have to check. I hope you all have understood the question. So three subjects, marks of three subjects you have to input. So now what to do is here this is the class. Now here I am just going to take double type variables, double data type. Still in double data type we can use for floating values. This is what, and now scanner class. It is system.in, and now enter marks of subject 1 marks, Enter subject 1 marks, which is subject 1 is ss dot next double, and subject 2 marks, that is subject 2 is ss dot next double, and enter subject 3 marks, that is subject 3 is ss dot next double. Children, after you have got the marks of the 3 subjects, you need to calculate the average. So that is, average is subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3 upon 3. This is what you have to do. And now you need to put the conditional if. So that is if average marks are less than 60, simple method will come like average is below 60%, else if average is greater than or equals to 60, uh, and average is less than or equals to 80. So here you have to display another message, which is average is between 60 to 60% to 80%. This is what, else average is above 80%. So children, these are the conditions which you have to write like this only. So you just input the marks of 3 subjects. Suppose the marks are 78, 89 and 56. Now you can see that the average is between 60 to 80%. And one more thing you can do, that you can print the average also. So that will be good for you. Average is, that is average 67, 89 and 99. Suppose these are, so average is 81.33, which is above 80%. So children, I hope it's okay. Any doubt, any issue? Okay. Now we are going to do some other questions which are very, very important. And now the first question is VAP to input total number of days. Children, this days is actually the duration for which you have kept any book from the library, and calculate library fine by considering following assumptions. Children, in this days are given. So children, here days up to 10, there is no fine. Days up to 10, there is no fine. greater than 10 and up to 15, rupee 1 per day. This is rupee 1 per day. Greater than 15 and up to 25, rupee 2 per day, and greater than 25 and up to 30, rupee 3 per day, and above 30 days, rupee 3.5 per day. This is the slab, children, and you have to calculate the slab. So first of all, I would like to tell you how you will be calculating that. So that is, suppose children, you have kept the book for 16 days. So you can see that the first 10 days are free. So minus 10, how many days are left? Only 6 days are left. And you can see that it will not, this is the very first condition you have to check. This is the second condition. If you see the days, these are 16. So this condition is false. So days are between 15 to 25. So this condition is true. But the rate for 10 to 15 is rupees 1 per day. So 10 to 15, how many days? 5 days. So 5 rupees and then deduct minus 5. So how many days left? Only 1 day will be left. And this 1 day belongs to this category. And what is the rate here? 2. So plus this 1 into 2. So if you solve that, it is 5 plus 2, which is 7. So that is 7 rupees. I hope it's clear. Class 8th. So children, one more example I am giving. Children, suppose you keep the book for 25 days. So first 10 days are free, so minus 10. 15, fine, for 15 days you need to calculate. And this is not the range, this condition is false, this is false. Sorry, this is true. The second one is, this one is true. This one is true. Okay. But these you have excluded, but these two things are applicable. So 10 to 15 days, 1 rupee per day. So 5 rupee, 1 rupee per day, and minus 5 you have to do. Plus. And how many days are left? 10 days are left. So 15 to 25 rupees 2 per day. So how many days are left? 10. And 10 into 2, how much? 20. So 22, 20 plus 5, that is 25 rupees you have to pay. If you are keeping the book for 25 days, you need to pay 25 rupees. So I hope you all have understood. This is the way you have to do. So first of all, you have to calculate how many days are there, and then according just in context with that only you have to calculate. And now what to do is, here I'm just going to make a class, and that is library find, and it is the main method. These are the many days, and this is for the find, and here you have to enter days for which you want to keep the book. Days is ss dot next int, and here what to do is scanner ss new scanner, that is system.in. So here you have to just if days are less than or equals to 10 children, there is no fine if you see the slab. So if you see the slab, there is no fine. There is no fine. And now else if days are more than 10 and days are less than or equals to 20, then here it is children, here it is fine. So fine will be what? It is not 10 to 20, it is 10 to 15. Then days minus 10 into 1 you need not to do. The rate is 1. The rate is 1, but here simply you have to calculate because 10 days you have to exclude. You have to exclude the 10 days, so days minus 10. Simply days minus 10. And else if days are more than 15 and then days are less than or equals to what? Less than or equals to 25. So what to do is fine is fine is fine is children, first 10 days are free, but remember 15 to 10 to 15 means 11 to 15, 1 rupee per day, and 5 days are there, so 5 days will be calculated, 5 into 1, so no need to multiply with 1. And after that you need to write what? Here days minus 15, because up to 15 you have already done. 10 days were free and 5 days you have written here. So how many days? How many days are left? Days minus 15. And what is the rate? Rate is 2. And finally it is 3. So up to now next condition is else if days are more than 25 and days are less than or equals to 35. It is 35 or what? It is 30. So now here what to do? This fine is 5 rupees for first 10 days, and now 15 to 25. This range you have to see. 5 rupees for this we have to take in, and now 15 to 25. How many days are there? Actually children, these are 10 days and the rate is 2. So this is also we have calculated. And now how many days are remaining? So remaining days will be days minus 25 into the rate is 3. So in these sections you have to calculate the value. And now next one is final, which is else. So fine is 5 rupees, and for here you can write 20, 5 plus 20, because 10 rupees into the rate is 2. And here you can see total 5 days are there, and 5 days, but the rate is 3. Now here you have to calculate the remaining. So for remaining it is days minus 30 and the rate is 3.5. You can see finally the rate is 3.5, which is above 30. So what I have done, children, this is for first 10 days and this is for greater than or equals to 10 to 15. This is for 15 to 25, and then it is 25 to 30, like that. So above 30 means here it will come here. This is for 11 to 15. This is for 16 to 25. This is for 26 to 30, and this is for 26 to 30, and this is for the remaining days. So this is how we have calculated the fine. So now we need to print the library fine. So children, this is what you have to do. And now what to do is just input 34. The fine is 54 rupees. Any problem, then please tell. Class 8th, class 8th, you all have understood. So this is the way you can do. Okay. Okay, now children, this is what to do is we have to calculate like this. Now one more question I am going to do. Children, I will not keep the slab long. Simple slab I will be keeping. We have to calculate uh, telephone bill when number of calls are given by considering the following assumptions. Calls up to 150, the bill is rupees 100. More than 150 and up to 350, rate charges is rupees 3 per call. So at the rate of rupees 3 per call will be charged. And more than 250, the rate charges rupees 4.5 per call. This is what the telephone bill rates. So now children, the same question you have to do. So your approach should be like here you can write that uh, telephone bill and this is the main method. This is bill and these many calls. So children, first of all a scanner, and here enter calls, that is this ss dot next int. And now what to do is if calls are less than or equals to 150, the bill is rupees 100. So you have to write like this. Now children, next one is more than 150 to 250. Else if calls are more than 150 and calls are less than or equals to 250, what to do? The bill will be rupees 100 plus calls minus 150 into what is the rate? The rate is rupees 3 per call. Any problem, then tell. This is the way you have to calculate. Children, even if the call is 151, the bill will be rupees 100 plus 1 into 3. So because 150 we have already consumed earlier, and then 151 minus 150, that is rate 1 rupee. So like that you have to do. And now else bill is rupees 100 plus, bill is rupees 100 plus what? The rate is, you just need to calculate the difference between these. 100 into 3 plus. From where this 100 has come? Actually, this is 150 to 250. So the rate is 3. So that's why we got the difference. And after that, what to do is cos minus 250 into that rate, which is 4.5. And here what to do is the bill is rupees bill, and here kindly pay. So children, this is how your approach should be. So now what to do is here, suppose it is for 450, you have consumed 450 cause you have done. So the billing amount is 1750. Kindly pay. So children, if any issues, if any problem, then please tell. Yes, yes, who is that? Yes, ask. No, we cannot use. If it is if and else, because if and else is needed when among multiple conditions, only one condition is to be tested then. So you cannot use only if. Okay, right? So you cannot use. Because in that case, all the conditions will be tested one by one. So we don't want to test all the conditions. If a given condition is true, then immediately it will execute that one block and program will terminate. Any other issue, any other problem? Okay, so after children, one request I would like to make is that all of you please switch on your video. I want to see you people in school uniform. So be honest. If you are not, then also you can switch on. I will not scold you. Don't worry. Today this time. But I want to see your honesty. All of you. Okay. Yes, few are still not following the instruction. Gayatri Chopra, Prabhav Dubey, rest of you please switch off your videos. Gayatri, are you there? Okay. So I hope you people have understood, children, whatever I have taught today. And one question assignment I am giving you. This assignment you have to submit today by 9 p.m. So VAP to calculate e-bill when The units consumed are given by considering the following slab. So what to do is that okay, sorry, just I'm sharing my screen, don't worry. Okay, now children, units units up to 200, bill is rupees 350. More than units more than 200 and up to 400, units more than 200 up to 400, bill is rupees 4 per unit, and more than 400 and up to 500, bill is rupees 4.5 per unit, and more than 500, the bill is rupees 5 per unit. So children, this question you have to do, please note down this question, and you have to send the solution to me by 9 p.m. today at the prescribed Gmail ID. You all know, I hope. So please follow. And I hope you all have understood this question also. If not, then please tell. And this is my humble request that always follow the instructions of the school, that and it is very essential that you all have to be in school uniform. So it's your moral responsibility also to follow the instructions and rules of the school. So if you are not following, children, it is not good at all. And few children are not taking the classes seriously. They are often absent, and this is not good. So you have to be regular because classes are very important, and I hope that uh, live study with computer science, I think it is not uh, I think there is hardly any difference if we teachers teach offline, because here also we are trying to do the same. Do you agree or not, children? Class 8. So okay, so Google, I think Google form link has been posted on the GCR, children. Okay, so now it is there on the GCR. So please fill the form, and after filling the form, if you have any doubt, you can leave. Otherwise, you can stay. So please, thank you. So.